I've had a couple of very well-meaning and intelligent friends ask me, why don't I advertise KingMakerForex? They can see the value of it, and they tell me, Dennis, you could make a fortune if you just advertise. So you don't see it out there advertised in Google search or on any websites or any place except at KingMakerForex and on YouTube, of course, where I put the videos. Neither of which are high traffic sites. I mean, it's not like I'm getting thousands of hits here. So I figure maybe you ask yourself the same question. Well, let me point out to you, beware of any system that is advertising all over the place. It might be an excellent system, but there are issues with that, and you're about to see what the issues are. If you don't already know, and you probably have guessed, we'll see. Okay, here is a very oversimplified chart of a stock. It's going down here, then it goes up and down, up and down. Okay, and what I've illustrated here are two traders. One is an average trader in red. It doesn't mean anything bad. Then you have your expert trader in green. Your average trader follows the crowd or the herd. Your expert trader is anticipating market inefficiencies and looking at trends. Now, what's a market inefficiency? A market inefficiency is a situation where an issue, whether it's a stock or a currency pair or whatever, has either become oversold, as it is right here, or it's become overbought, where it is up here. So that's your basic market inefficiency, and that has to be corrected if you're going to have an efficient market. The average trader gets in too late and stays too long, or maybe they get in too early and get faked out or whatever, but they're just not truly in sync with what's going on. But the expert trader has competent algorithms for guidance. So right now, where I'm making my money partly is because of these average traders who are not that efficient. So I trade my own system and I make money that way. And of course, the question in my mind, if I start advertising and really overselling Kingmaker, what's going to happen to this pattern here? Well, it happens actually a lot faster than you might think. And what I have to weigh is, how much income can I derive from selling and hyping the package versus trading the system myself? And trust me, everybody who markets an expert advisor program or system faces this same question. And some don't care, they just want to hype the program and sell it and get as much money that way as they can. Others are actually trying to trade their systems and doing well at it, and they don't want to reach a level of market saturation that's going to damage their ability to make money trading. So it becomes a calculus between how much can you make trading, how much can you make selling the system. My system is so cheap, it's $500. It's $500, but that's cheap compared to other expert advisors. So I have to weigh, what's that worth? How many of those do I have to sell to make up for what I'm eventually going to be losing because we reach a point of market saturation? And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So for the moment, don't forget the red, they're getting in a little too late. This is a short trade here. They're staying too long as the market reverses, so they're losing some of what they gained. They're giving it back, and they do this repeatedly. And that contributes actually to my ability to make money trading my own system. Now let's look at what happens as the market becomes saturated with Kingmaker if I were to begin promoting it that way. Okay, now I'm going to wink back and forth between these two panels. This is where we're starting to approach market saturation with the system, and this is where we were before. You see the differences? Okay, I'm going to go back to the other one now. Okay, so they're starting to eat my lunch a little bit if I reach market saturation. And I can't have that, and that's why I don't advertise. What will eventually happen is this. Let me show you exactly what happens in any trading system. And this is true whether it's Kingmaker or somebody else's, or somebody has just discovered a way to trade RSI with MACD in some special way. It spreads, word spreads, and the market inefficiencies begin to disappear, so that going forward, instead of the price plot looking like that, nice and healthy to make money, it starts to look like this. You see, it starts to flatten, okay? And that means you can't make as much money trading the system as you did when you started out. So that's why I don't advertise. It's here. I'm looking at an income stream from it, and it just doesn't appear worth it to me to hype the system in order to make money that way. I'd much rather trade and make money. Okay, that explains that. I'm Dennis at KingMakerForex.com. I got a train to catch. I hope you have a great week coming up. Well, let me mention something. Just as an example. If you look on the website, KingMakerForex.com, I put up a 4-week forecast. And I did this, I don't know, about a week ago. And it's accurate, but if you'll notice, the word spread on it, apparently, because I've never seen the New Zealand US dollar pair behave in this past week the way it has, and today is Saturday the 18th of October 2014. If you go and look at the previous week, just look at a daily or an hourly chart, it's amazing. Apparently word spread and people were jumping in, and it was it was provoking a lot of volatility, which was great, except that it started to narrow the range. And you can see that if you look at it. That's just a simple example of how things work. People with Kingmaker, they could get on forums. They would never give away the code because that's illegal, and I do come after people. But they could give out hints on which way the market is supposed to go. And next thing you know, because they're accurate most of the time, people start following them. And that's what happened this week. And that's why you saw all that stuff break out all week long. Okay, let me go catch my train. Thank you for stopping by.